So we left CitizenM Miami with one very simple goal for the day: find Pier 5. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, apparently not for us. We walked out of the hotel, picked a direction, and confidently started walking. And when I say confidently, I mean we had absolutely no idea where we were going. About 10 minutes in, we were still walking, and then another 10 minutes went by, and somehow we were still walking. At this point, we had turned our search for Pier 5 into a full-blown sightseeing tour of Miami. We ended up walking through this really beautiful park next to what looked like a waterway, and honestly, I wasn't even mad about being lost anymore because Miami was looking pretty gorgeous. There were palm trees, water, beautiful buildings. It was actually a really nice walk. There was just one tiny problem. We still couldn't find Pier 5.
How's my babe doing with your migraine and our maps telling us nothing?
The maps did it. My headache's mostly gone.
Yay! We've gone in a giant circle thanks to the maps not working.
Eventually, we figured out that we had been going the wrong way this entire time. So we turned around, got ourselves on the right path, and started walking again. And then came the best part. Our correct route took us right past our hotel. Yep. After about 30 minutes of wandering around Miami trying to find Pier 5, we discovered that Pier 5 was actually really close to our hotel. So, there's that. Once we finally made it to Pier 5, we walked through all the shops and stores on the pier to get to our water tour. And thankfully, we were finally headed in the right direction. We had booked a water tour with a big bus, so we made our way through the pier, found our tour, and we were ready to get out on the water.
That's why they put the monument there. Y ese monumento de bronce al frente del edificio amarillo Island. Fisher Island is the most exclusive island in.
After the water tour, we had officially worked up an appetite, so we decided to stop at Landshark for dinner.
We're now at Jimmy Buffett's Landshark. It's probably one of the most empty restaurants here, but which is nice because all the other ones are cram-packed and super duper loud. But we're hoping that there's nothing wrong with the food. Only time will tell.
Let's just say this was not the highlight of the day.
1 million napkins. That's for me. How are they, babe?
I never tried it yet.
Kind of. Really spicy.
So, I would give my dish, the poke bowl, 2 stars out of 5. The tuna was warm and actually cooked on the bottom, And the sauce was really, really spicy, but also mayonnaise-y. The wontons are pretty good. And then, Scott, you want to talk about yours?
I don't even know what to say about mine. It's kind of like a fish stick on a taco shell with some kind of not great sauce and
stale chips.
And a stale chips. And the salsa's really good, and I love the water.
There we go.
That's it.
So now we know why this place is empty.
The location was great, the atmosphere was fun, and we were hungry. But unfortunately, the food was just terrible. Like, really terrible. So we're gonna leave it at that and say that maybe Landshark just wasn't our lucky spot that night. And after dinner, we decided to walk back to the hotel, and honestly, this ended up being one of my favorite parts of the evening. Miami at night is beautiful. All of the buildings were lit up, the streets were glowing, and there was just so much energy everywhere. Even after our 30-minute wrong-way adventure earlier in the day, I have to admit walking around Miami at night was absolutely worth it. And then, just when we thought the day was winding down, we ran into one more little Miami mystery. The street right next to our hotel had been completely shut down, and we had no idea why. Apparently, someone famous was there. Who? I have absolutely no idea. But whoever it was must have been pretty important, because we stood there waiting for almost 10 minutes just to cross the street. At this point, we had already spent half the day getting lost, so of course Miami had to throw one more little adventure our way. We eventually made it across the street, headed back to the hotel, and called it a night. And honestly, between getting lost, exploring Pier 5, taking a boat tour, surviving a terrible dinner, and getting caught up in some mysterious celebrity street closure, it definitely turned into one memorable day in Miami.